Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this heart opening yoga practice. Today you need a block, a blanket, a bolster. So gather all your props and meet me on the mat. All right, so we come up onto our knees, take the block behind the ankles and squeeze the inner ankles against the block and fan out the toes straight back. Okay, take your hands behind your kneecaps and sit down, flatten the calves out and back. I rock from side to side, take the flesh out to the side, roll the shoulder heads back, sit up very tall. Keep rooting down into the shins, into the back of the feet. Roll the shoulder heads back. And I take my fingertips onto my toes and the thumbs onto my heels. Press down to lift up. Draw the shoulder heads back. Lift the heart. All right, then release. Keep the lift here. And we establish first the breath. So take your gaze forward and close your eyes for a moment. Find a deep inhale and exhale. Keep your awareness on the breath. Know that you inhale and know that you exhale. Follow the breath. Notice the sensations of the breath, the movement, the air moving in and out of your nose. And just arrive here in this present moment. Not controlling anything. Just being here with your breath. It's about being present, being open, being aware. Okay, and then slightly blink your eyes open and keep your inhales and exhales, and I guide you through another breathing. And for that we add a mudra, and it's called the Kapittha Mudra. And we make fists, and then we take the thumb in between your ring finger and middle finger. Sorry, I had it wrong here. My thumbs didn't want to move. Okay, and we make a fist. And then we take the left hand to the heart and the right hand onto the pelvis. One more time, we close our eyes. This mudra opens the connection between the pelvis and the heart. It explores the pulse of blood flow between the heart and the pelvis and really gains awareness and understanding of its connection. It can increase the connectivity and understanding between partners, between loved ones. Now we connect to the breath again. Take a deep inhale. Long exhale. And we let the inhalation become a little bit longer this morning, as the inhalation provides you with buoyancy, with energy to the heart. So take an exhalation, everybody. And then we inhale to 6. Exhale to 6. Inhale to 7. Exhale to 6. Inhale to 8. Exhale to 6. Inhale to 8. Exhale to 6. Inhale to 8. Exhale to 6. Take a few more breaths, just like that. Keep sitting up tall. Notice how this heats up your body, internally, externally. And then we release the hands, take them towards the ceiling. And exhale, hands to the heart. From here, we reach the hands forward, draw the shoulder heads back, plant your hands, interlace your fingers and turn your palms forward. Take your hands towards the sky. Lift the heart a little bit higher. Don't worry about your front ribs. Draw the back of the skull back. So kind of a little bit tucking the chin down, drawing back from the back of the skull. And then take your arms a little bit further back. Straighten your arms. And with exhalation, release your hands and take them behind your back. Interlace your right thumb above your left, straighten your arms, and exhale, hinge forward from your hips. Let the head go. Take your hands towards the ceiling. Broaden your collarbones. Keep your sit bones grounded. It doesn't matter how far down you go. Inhale, press down into your shins. Come all the way up. Take your hands towards the sky. Exhale over to the right. Reach over to the right side. Draw the left sit bone back down, right shoulder head back, rotate the chest open. Inhale, come back up. And exhale to the other side. Reach over, draw the right sit bone back, rotate the chest open. And inhale, come back up. Hands forward, interlace your left thumb above your right. Turn your palms out, shoulder heads draw back, lift your arms towards the ceiling. Same actions, draw the back of the skull back, tuck your chin down just a little bit. Take your arms a little bit further back. And release, take your hands behind you. Left thumb above your right, shoulder heads back, straighten your arms and exhale, hinge forward. Hands towards the sky. And inhale, press down into your shins. Come all the way up, take your hands back towards the sky and exhale to the heart. And then we come forward onto our knees. So we lift up Turning over to the side. Come up onto your knees again. If you need to, take a blanket underneath your knees. We take the hands behind our lower back and just lean back. So not a back bend right here, just a straight line. Inhale, reach your arms towards the sky. With the exhalation, bow forward, lower the forehead to the mat. Inhale, come all the way up, reach your arms up. And exhale, hands behind and lean back. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, long, reaching up. Exhale, hands behind the back and lean back. Inhale, lift. And exhale, all the way down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, hands behind the back, lean back, come forward, hands up. Exhale, one more time, going forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, hands behind the back. Inhale, come up. Take your arms towards the sky. With the exhalation, take your hands forward. Spread your fingers. Take your hands as wide as the mat. Root down through the inner hands. Knees are underneath the hips. We start by lifting the tailbone towards the ceiling. Draw the belly down, heart forward, and then lift the chin. With the exhalation, nothing moves except you start with the tailbone, one vertebrae at a time, lower, tucking your chin down. Press the mat away. Again, we start with the tailbone, lifting up. One pearl, one vertebrae at a time, feel that. Draw your inhalation and exhalation alongside your spine. Starting with the tailbone, tucking your chin down, again lifting the tailbone, feel that vertebrae, bring love into your whole being here. Exhale, rounding your spine, tuck the tailbone, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, start with the tailbone, full awareness. One more time, inhaling up. Reach the heart forward. Okay, and then come into a neutral here. Curl the toes under. Lift up and back into a downward facing dog with bent knees, lengthening your torso. Lift from the top of the thigh bones up a little bit higher. And then from here you can either pedal your heels or come into stillness. Keep your knees bent or both legs straight. Just be aware you want to lift from top of the thigh bone. You don't want to be forward onto your shoulders. Arms are straight. With the inhalation, lift the heels. And exhale, lower the knees down to the mat. Come forward to chin and chest. Slide all the way onto your belly. If you're a woman, take your feet as wide as you like. If you're a man, keep your legs a little bit closer. Pull back on the heels of the hands, shoulder heads move back, heart forward. Exhale and release down. 3 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale and down. Bring your legs together again. Press yourself back onto your knees, all the way back to the heels. From here again, lift up into downward facing dog. Root and rebound here. Press the mat away. Let the head be heavy. Let it be long. Inhale. Shift forward into a plank position. Lower the knees down. Lower the pelvis. And come into a low cobra again, or a higher cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, shifting forward, come into a plank position. You can always lower the knees, shift all the way forward, bend your elbows, lower to chaturanga, and then lower all the way down to the mat. Uncurl the toes, again take your feet a little bit wider. If you're a woman, take your fingertips out to the side, fingertips underneath the elbows, shoulder heads move back, and inhale, lift the chest up. Lift the kneecaps, and exhale, lower down. Again, lifting up, lift the heart. Exhale and release. Long inhale, lift up, breathe into the heart. And exhale all the way down. Plant your hands, curl your toes under, press yourself back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up the gaze. And exhale, walk your feet forward in between the hands. Come halfway up, lengthen. Crown of the head forward. Exhale and fold. Take your hands behind your knees. Grab your elbows. Bend your knees here. And then press the back of the knees against your forearms. Shake your head yes, and shake it no. Release your hands, slightly bend your knees, rise up. Exhale, back to the heart. Okay, come into Tadasana. Draw the top of the thigh bones back. Feet are hip width apart or big toes together. Lift from the pelvis, lift up the frontal hip bones. I meant to say, not hip bones, I meant to say floating ribs, away from the hip bones. Okay, shoulder heads move back. Let the floating ribs be as they are, okay? Don't take them in. It's a heart opening class, okay? Turn your palms out. Inhale, reach your arms towards the sky. Exhale, sit into the chair. Rock back towards the heels. With the exhalation, folding forward. Inhale, take your hands behind the back. Straighten your arms. Exhale, bend your knees. Release your hands and take them back towards the ceiling. Come forward, exhale again. Hands behind the back and inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, release your hands, take them back towards the sky. Exhale, go back, lengthen, take your hands behind you, and bend your knees, release your hands, take them up. And again, exhale, take your hands down. Inhale behind your back. Bend your knees, exhale. Inhale, reach your arms towards the sky. Exhale, straighten your legs and bring your hands to the heart. Okay, let's move on. Inhale, reach your arms. And exhale, folding forward. Take your right leg back. Lift the gaze. Lower the right knee down to the mat. Pull your right knee, left heel towards each other. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart. And twist over to the right side. Press your left hand into the right. Lift the heart a little bit higher. Inhale, come back to the center, arms towards the sky. Exhale, bend your elbows. Lift the heart. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, straighten. Let's do that one more time from the front. Exhale. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, take your hands down and straighten your left leg. Inhale, come forward. One more time, we take Anjaneyasana. With exhalation, take your hands down, straighten the back leg. Step your left leg back. You can go into downward dog or lower through the heights of your elbows. Inhale, lift up to an upward dog. Shoulder heads move back. And exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift up the gaze. Exhale, take it back towards the feet. And inhale, take your right leg towards the ceiling. Bend your knee, take your right heel towards the right sit bone and lift the knee a little bit higher. Straighten it again. Exhale, knee to the nose. Shift forward, step her in between the hands. Straighten your right leg, follow your right leg. Inhale, bend your knee, lift the left leg up. Lift the upper body, take your arms up by your side. Exhale, hands down, lower the left foot. Inhale, bend your knees, reach your arms towards the sky, rock back towards the heels. Exhale, come down, take your hands behind you, left thumb above your right, knuckles towards the ceiling. Bend your knees again, inhale, chair, lifting up. Exhale, hands behind you. Inhale, lift up. Bend your knees, inhale, chair, reaching your arms towards the sky. And straighten your legs, hands to the heart. Inhale, take your arms towards the sky. Exhale, folding forward. And now we step the left leg back. Lower the left knee down to the mat. Pull your left knee, right heel towards each other. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. I make a fist with the top hand, rotate the chest open. Breath is long. Inhale, come back to the center, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, bend your elbows. Open your heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, one more time. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, take your hands down, straighten the back leg, step your right leg back. Shift forward, lower to the heights of your elbows. Inhale, lift up to an upward dog. Shoulder heads move back. And exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, take your left leg towards the ceiling. Bend your knee, lift the leg a little bit higher. Re-straighten the leg. And exhale, knee to the nose. Shift forward, step her in between the hands. Gaze is lifted. Straighten your left leg, fold over your left leg. Inhale, shift forward, lift the right. Crown of the head forward. Lift your upper body parallel, arms up by your side. Lift your right leg from your right inner thigh. Exhale, hands down, lower your right foot next to the left. Inhale, come into chair pose. Exhale, straighten your legs and bring your hands back to the heart. We make our way down to the mat. Stand up very tall. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, folding forward. Come halfway up, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Bend your knees and step your feet back. We lower all the way down to the belly. Okay. Take your hands forward. Forehead to the mat. Press down into the tops of your feet. Inhale, we lift the chest, left leg and right arm. Exhale and down. Inhale, left arm, chest and right leg. Exhale, down. Right arm, left leg. Exhale, release. Left arm, right leg. Exhale, down. And opposite. And release. One more time. And exhale. Slide your hands back. Bring your forehead to the mat. Shoulder heads go back. Press yourself up onto your knees. I take a blanket underneath my belly. We come into Urdhva, we come into Dhanurasana, not Urdhva, Dhanurasana. Dhanurasana, bow pose. Okay. I take my belly onto the blanket, so I'm a little bit supported in the front. From here, bend your knees, reach back and grab your ankles. Roll the shoulder heads back, and then think about you want to lift your feet and your hands straight up towards the ceiling. With an inhale, lift. And exhale, slowly lower down. Oops, I have to. Sway your hips a little bit from side to side. And we do it one more time. Lifting up, take your hands back. Again, press your feet into your hands, lift straight up. And exhale, release back down. Hands forward, underneath your forehead. Sway your hips from side to side. Okay, everything comes in threes, so we do one more. Bend your knees, reach back. And I'm not saying anymore to bring the knees together. I just learned this is really not a good thing. Press your feet up, lift the chest. And slowly release back down. Forehead onto your hands. Sway your hips from side to side. And you keep breathing in and out of your nose. Keeping your awareness at the heart. And physically feel the opening. Spiritually feel the opening you create. Energetically feel the opening. Press yourself back up. And just for a moment, close your eyes. Allow yourself to feel the energy, the vibrant energy in your heart. And then we release and we lay down onto our back. We take the feet, the ankles underneath the knees. From side to side, roll the outer shoulders down to the mat. Okay. You feel the natural curve of your lumbar spine, but then we draw the tailbone a little bit forward, so kind of flatten the sacrum, and then lift the pelvis towards your knees. Press down into your feet, soften your inner groins down and in. Feel the softness in your belly, the opening in the heart. And very slowly we release back down. Take the soles of your feet together, sway your knees from side to side. And then one more time. Keep your feet hip-width apart. Again, imagine you lift the pelvis forward towards the knees, and then the heart lifts up. Okay? Outer shoulders move down and lift up. If you like, you can interlace your hands underneath your back. Press down into your feet. Soften your inner thigh downward. And very slowly release back down. One vertebrae at a time. Take the soles of your feet together. Then we do a twist here. Lift your hips over to the right, bring your knees into the chest, and take your knees all the way over to the left side. Take your right arm over to the right. Right shoulder moves down. And inhale, come back to the center. Center your pelvis. And then take your pelvis over to the other side. Knees into the chest and lower your knees to the right. Take your left shoulder, left rib cage over to the left side. And inhale, come back to the center. Bring your knees into the chest, hug your knees in, massage your lower back. Take your hands to the outer edges of your feet. Lift your forehead towards the knees. Make yourself into a tiny little ball. And then rock forward. And we take our mat to the wall. I take a block in between the bolster and the wall, and then take the bolster there. Let's just take the mat like that. If you need a blanket underneath, take a blanket underneath. Okay. I take my sit bones onto the bolster. Take the right sit bone a little bit off the bolster, lean down, and swing the legs around. Now I want to be as close so that the tailbone is away from the bolster. So the tailbone is hanging off the bolster here. Taking the legs up, take your hands by your side, or come back to your mudra, taking your thumb in between your middle finger and ring finger, taking your left hand to the heart, your right hand onto the pelvis. Closing your eyes. Feel that energy in your heart. Then to come out of this pose, slide your feet down, roll over to the right side, press your upper hand into the mat and come up. Take a seat onto the blanket. Come into a seat here. Close your eyes. And to end up, we take our hands into the lotus mudra, a mudra for the heart. It grounds and it uplifts at the same time. So you're taking the heels of the hands together, you take the thumbs together and your little fingers. Take them to the heart. It also maintains an open heart to all that life is bringing and keeps an essence of purity and white light, opening the heart chakra. Okay, close your eyes for a moment. And then lift your arms up. Take that lotus chakra towards the sky. Press your elbows together. Lift the gaze towards the hands. And then plant your hands and bring them to the heart. Close your eyes for a moment, and I'm reading you a poem from Nikita Gill, The Truth About Your Heart. Your heart will fix yourself. It's your mind you need to worry about. Your mind where you locked the memories. Your mind where you have kept pieces of the ones that hurt you, that still cut through you like shards of glass. Your mind will keep you up at night, make you cry, destroy you over and over again. You need to convince your mind that it has to let go, because your heart already knows how to heal. Nikita Gill. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. Please subscribe to my channel and press the like button. Thank you so much.